Hello and a very warm welcome once again to the Grassroots Weekender Show. We're into Saturday. Hope everyone's had a fantastic day today, wherever you've been out at Grassroots football. We wanted loads of respect on and off the field of play. Let's hope we get it. Let's hope we get it tomorrow as well. Sunday, anywhere you go, we just need it because we know the cold weather's come back in, but games are being played, especially on the 3G pitches out there, or 4G, whichever you call them, whatever you want to call them. But I know for a fact 3G and 4G are just exactly the same, so I don't see any difference whatsoever. Do you? Let me know, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Well, we've got a little pack thing here that I'm going to be going through regarding grassroots football, and also our REFspect awareness campaign. And also, I haven't mentioned it for a while, but my book that's still on Amazon, and it's an all year round book, and I'd love you to buy it for the kids because there's a lovely message in there. So we'll come back to that very, very shortly indeed. In the meantime, let me check my watch and I'm going to go. Right, we have been a minute, so I think I know where I'm actually up to. It saves me getting up. I'm going to gamble on this one anyway and not get up today, because every day people are going, yeah, are you getting up now? Check the time because it's dead tiny on there. If you're just tuning into us, welcome, because YouTube and also Spotify, I nearly forgot tonight. I'm just getting used to everything. So I'm looking at two cameras and I'm getting things flying, and the kids are loving it as well. You know, when they come in, they were made up. And I'm just gonna, I'll be practicing hopefully next week. We've got a day there. I'm gonna practice on inviting a guest on the show and see if we can do it by email and introduce them, and see if we can get the link and crack it and get some conversations going and see if it works. I think we can do 2, 3, 4, 5 guests, and if that works, whoa, there you go. Then expect a few phone calls from me and let's get you on the show from home. It won't be on YouTube, but you'll be able to listen to the audio side of things on that one. So bear with me when that comes about, because you won't see them, but you'll hear them, and you'll hear them talking, hopefully, if I get it right. Right, what are we talking about today? Well, first of all, we go back to our tournament, and the tournament's on the 19th and 20th of February, and I've teamed up with Lee and Jay, and we've got a great committee there putting on good tournaments. We want to make them friendly tournaments, and hopefully we'll be looking at a league in the summer, and we'll let you know, because obviously they've got to be sanctioned by the county FAs because of all the rigmarole, all the red tape, your safeguard, your DBS checks, your courses, make sure that everyone is running the league, and committee courses as well. So you understand where I'm coming from. It's probably important, and we've got to go ahead, go with the flow, and make sure that all teams are also affiliated before they come across into our tournaments or our leagues. Otherwise, they're not covered. And the referees, they'll be the same. They'll all be affiliated to the county FAs, and they're the ones that we'll be using as well. So we think we've got everything in place. All we need to do is just to put the form in and then send it off to the county FA. And fingers crossed, we'll get sanctioned and accepted to put on what we believe are really friendly tournaments and very successful tournaments indeed, and even games that we put on, because we're really, really strong on good behaviour. As you know, from Don't Cross the Line, the REFspect campaign, that is what we're introducing within our games as well. And make no mistake that any teams who disobey or are really alerted to themselves when it comes to grassroots football, then I'm sorry, they will not be invited into any future competitions and tournaments, or even that league. We could sort of dispose of them there and then. So be warned before you come into the tournament. They're friendly, and we don't want to make, no one's cheating anyone, no referees are going to be cheating anyone, no officials are going to be cheating anyone. We're putting games on for the kids to enjoy, get them through the half term, get them through the summer, let them know that it's enjoyable. They love to play football, and we don't want to turn around and start saying, oh, we were cheated out of this one. It's not worth it. So we want the parents to understand where we're coming from as well. So what we're introducing on the tournaments and hopefully the league are ref awareness scorecards. Now what the referee is going to be doing there, they're going to be marking the sidelines and also the touch lines, the coach, the manager, with how they behave, and if they're really fair, there'll be nothing untoward going on that card, because I believe that the referees now are just hitting back, because it's okay for a manager to award a referee points. It really is, and I think that's wrong. So now the referee can award the team and the coach and the manager points themselves and put in a little complaint if they need be about behaviour coming at them from the sidelines. So they're a massive, massive deterrent. They will work, and we hope that if you're in the tournament, let them play tournaments, then you can pass the message on to the coaches, to the managers, and all of the spectators who are there on the day, even the kids on the field of play, because we don't want referees walking away from the game. It's hard work in itself, and we need each and every one of you to make a difference and be part of a friendly tournament and a friendly league. And as I say, we're hoping to be supported, which we are supported, but don't cross the line. We've been in this game since 2003 supporting our referees and kids on the field of play, bringing football communities together since then, and these tournaments are just an added bonus that we want to make a difference, and we want to make them bigger and better, and we will learn as we go along ourselves. So please watch out for these on the 19th and 20th of February, which is also at Jeffrey Humble, and they're starting from 9 till 12, and then they have an hour's break, and then it'll be 1 till 4. 2 days, and we're going to keep the kids playing and enjoying themselves. What more could we ask for? Okay, also, you may be introduced to one of these, which you get a REFspect award, 10 points if you're behaving. Now we might introduce them as a green card, and it's a fair play award card. And what do points make? Prizes. Yes, remember that wherever you're going in grassroots football. And with us on our Let Them Play tournaments, Let Them Play tournaments, with Don't Cross the Line, Hearts of Gold initiatives, REFspect programme, what more could you ask for? Everything in there is to do with grassroots football. And the lads, myself and Lee and Jay, are going to be doing everything in our power to make sure that the kids all enjoy themselves. It's going to be a tiring 2 days, but hey ho, we're up for it. Okay, and obviously if you think everything is far too much in football and you're struggling with paying your subs and what have you, even to the mums and dads out there, why don't you just go on to change.org and sign our petition? It's easy, it's free, and all it is DXTL are pushing for lower costs and secure funding in grassroots football. So why don't you get involved in something like that and try and save your pockets? We have our MP involved, and we need to make a difference wherever we go into grassroots football. Let's keep the costs down. Let's try and make sure that everyone is not out of pocket, but have a little bit of change so they can go buy an extra sausage roll for themselves or their children who play a lot and obviously eat a lot. We all know that, and they will be eating a lot because this tournament is over 2 days. So not bad. The format, Lee and Jay will give you all that online. I'm sure you've joined their WhatsApp group. Right, rookie ref. What more could you ask for? This is the book that I've wrote, and it's on Amazon. You can order it on Amazon, and it really is, it's a kid book, and in 7 to about, well, I don't know, adults are coming back to me, so make your own minds up. And there's some great pictures in there, and there's a little kid who keeps coming up to me saying he's read it 3 or 4 times. Wow, loves it, and he's only 8 years of age, honestly. Now if you look at it, there is illustrations in there, and they are done by Lauren Mather, absolutely fantastic, partnered up with Lauren, and obviously there'll be a new book coming out in the very near future, part 2, not part 2 of this gives you the whole story, but rookie ref, feeling the football fear. Now you can imagine what referees go on or go through when they start their very first game What are they thinking? What is going through their head? They have to be really, really confident to go on and do a day in refereeing, officiating. They've all been there and they've all got a story to tell. And maybe we can get them in the studio in the near future and let them know, or let you know, what they went through. And some of them, honestly, like young Dan, who's one of our young commentators, he's been through it, but he's so confident now. Honestly, he really is. And I believe if he puts his mind to it, he can really go far. His confidence, he knows every rule, law of the game. He's there and he can answer back. Young 15-year-old, brilliant. And he's one to watch in the future. And if you want him as a referee, get in touch with myself now at don'txtheline.com and we'll see if he's available for your game sometimes. And hopefully you'll see him at the tournament, and if we do get the Summer League, you'll see him there as well. So, how long have we got? See, we've got 10 minutes. We're getting through all kinds here, and obviously we want you to give us some feedback as well now at don'txtheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. And soon you'll look onto our website as well, which is www.don'txtheline.com. You can go on, you can get some feedback, you can hear our podcasts, you can go through there, and also and see our podcasts. Also, we're getting that done. I'll be working with our designer tomorrow because we want changes on the website, and that's going to be up and running very, very soon indeed. We want to make it more sophisticated, more for the kids, more for yourselves in grassroots football. We do want to make a difference, and that is what we're here for. We're all about the kids enjoying themselves, and also the referees as well. And not just them, people who involve themselves in grassroots football, volunteers who get stuck in to make a difference and make it enjoyable. For committee members, there, what do we, we go there week in, week out. We see the John O'Leary league there, it's in Kirby, and the committee are absolutely fantastic. And then we shoot back up, or if we don't start, at the North Liverpool GFL, we've got Julie, Rachel, we've got Peter, we've got Connor, we've got Bob, and I didn't forget you this time, Bob, see, you rattled it all off. And we've got Bernie as well. Oh, well, Bernie is now stood down, so there's Brian as well on the committee. Everyone's getting involved, but they do an absolutely fantastic job, and they walk around, and I come there as well. It's always out and about, no matter what the weather's like. Bob's always freezing, and then he comes in as a coffee, or Connor, who's refereeing there as well, as a coffee or something now and again. But they are absolutely brilliant, and they were brilliant today as always, collecting the money, paying the referees out, and they want to be involved in being nominated for the League of the Year. Now then, could we nominate? What happens when the County FA put their awards out? I don't know how it's fed back, I don't know how they choose it, but I'm sure I'll be talking to Tony, the CEO of Liverpool County FA, and ask them how they find out which league deserves the League of the Year. But I'm sure the North Liverpool JFL will be very, very close indeed for this year's award in the grassroots side of things. And why not? And I'm going to ask Tony how we could get involved, and we go around a few leagues as well, see, and we see the work that they do, and we can nominate, why not, as well. See if that's taken into account. So there you go, girls, I've mentioned it, you told me to. Don't forget, you get that the butty when I come in from the cafe. So yeah, you look like you're going to win team of the League of the Year. And what about Bob? Bob, the walk around man of the year. Come on, Bob. Anyway, this is what we want. Look, we're trying to raise a few bob as well for the work that we do in Don't Cross the Line, and our REFspect campaign, which is our programme, which is going out on the 12th and 13th of April, and it's also in the Virtu Cup final. It's run by the EFL Trophy final at Wembley Stadium. So it's the Virtu Trophy final at Wembley Stadium. Not too sure on the teams, and look what we've come up with now. And we're hoping that managers, yes, Premier League managers and all grassroots managers, can wear these badges in support of REFspect. Just £1.50 each. That's all. Can you do it? Can you sort us out? Come on, just ask for the badge. REFspect badge. Referees, come on. give something back. We're always there watching your backs. You give something back and spend out £1.50 on a lapel badge. There are button badges at the back, so got the butterfly clip, so you're not in danger. And maybe you could buy some for your team as well, for REFspect. What more could we ask for? Please get involved if you don't mind. They're looking, yes, REFspect. Imagine if the Premier League managers do wear this. We're going to request that. I'm going to put a message out today, and I'm going to ask, will the PGMOL ask the managers, will the Premier League ask the managers, could they wear it if we send them out? Fingers crossed, they just might do that. Okay, we got through a lot there, haven't we? We've got 5 minutes left of the show. So that all means is when you're out and about at grassroots football, we just need you to behave on the sidelines. The committee members are out there trying to do a job, or in doing a job, whichever it may be, paying the referees, collecting the money in before you play. But they don't want to see anyone misbehaving on the sidelines or on the field of play. So managers, coaches, before you go out every weekend, please remind your parents, spectators, what you want of them. Now, if you've done that week in, week out, excuse me, instead of mentoring or just sending a message, don't forget kick-off time, so-and-so, so-and-so, put in about how you want those parents to behave on the sidelines. Just a reminder, because that is a massive deterrent in itself. If you don't remind parents each week, you can always talk to them and say, we got the reminder. Even tell them when you're there, go over and say, please leave the referees to officiate. Nothing should be shouted, not even the kids, or let the coach as well, yourself, do the coaching. We don't want parents shouting about where little Freddie or little Tommy should be playing. We don't want that. We want managers to go on, do their job, coaches now, as Jamie Carragher said, that's what they're called. So I don't know, where's the managers gone? What do the managers do? What do the coaches do? Is it the same thing? So we'll go managers, coaches, stroke. There you go. Managers, stroke, coaches, that's where it should have been. I'll get it right. Anyway, weekends come and see. I'm all excited to watch all this kids football, and I'm all excited to talk to the parents, talk to the managers, talk to the committees and coaches, not managers, and make sure that everyone's singing off the same song sheet and making a difference on the field of play as well. Because we need our referees within the game. So we don't want any animosity directed at them, no verbal abuse, no aggressive behaviour, no racist comments and no bullying. Strictly, we have a zero tolerance towards that with Don't Cross the Line. We're a not-for-profit organisation, voluntary organisation. I've been in work all this week, not all this week, but I've been in work and I'm coming on my voluntary days off, there we go, to make sure that everyone is enjoying the football and just behaving on the sidelines. And that means that the committee members, the referees, the managers, the coaches, the kids especially, will all enjoy themselves. Win, lose or draw, hopefully they can all go home with a smile on their face and then look forward to next week's game. And then I say, next week's game is the derby. Wow, Liverpool versus Everton. I think Liverpool will reverse the scoreline from last year and will win 2-0. And Everton, well, they're just not ready yet. I don't believe. They're getting better, believing in themselves, but Liverpool should turn up on the day. Fingers crossed, because we need those points. And there'll be no favour off Everton whatsoever. So all the other teams who are chasing us can be assured of that one. Okay, we come to the end of another show there. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I've guessed, and I don't know whether we're in 20 minutes, but I'm sure we will be. So for myself, Mal Lee, thank you so much for tuning in to this weekend's Grassroots Show. We'll be back again tomorrow, and if you're out and about on Sunday, please make sure that you take loads of REFspect with you. Notes in your diaries, 12th, 13th of April, leagues, please, I'll send you the leaflet poster, send that out and remind everyone what they should be doing. We want REFspect 7 days a week, but this one in particular is the awareness weekend that all the Premier League teams as well are getting involved to look after and support our referees. So I'm sure you can too. Okay, we'll be back again on, well, tomorrow round about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy the weekend and get prepared for the Merseyside derby if you live here on Wednesday evening. What a showdown that's going to be. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Myself, Mal Lane, all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, Heart of Gold initiatives, one step ahead with mental health, that's us, and no ref, no game. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers for now.